Hello, and welcome back to the Dungeons & Dragons Podcast UK. My name is Yasmin, and I will be the DM.
Hi, my name is Samantha. I play Elora Greyvale, and she is a sorceress from the province of Nephalia.
Hello, I'm Colin, and I play Quin de Greymont, a paladin from Thraben in the province of Gavany.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Ogvar Shawfort, a goat-herding, mushroom-seeking ranger from Kessig.
Hi, I'm Rick, and I play Otto, a spring sage from Hanweir, sworn to the land, wandering the plain and setting wrongs to right with his ursine companion, Bojo.
Exclusive things are afoot as we acknowledge and celebrate some amazing composers who have generously allowed us to use their work. To Travis Savoy, who brings our podcast to life each week, and to Quincas Moreira for allowing us to use his version of Carol of the Bells, and to the esteemed and incredible talent that is Mark Petrie. If you are not familiar with his name, then you will certainly be familiar with his film trailer work. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, Venom, Deepwater Horizon, Guardians of the Galaxy, Life of Pi and Independence Day Resurgence. The list literally goes on and on. We would like to extend our extreme appreciation to Mark for generously allowing us to feature his composition of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. It will without doubt immerse us all in the spirit of the season. You can find Mark's music on Spotify, YouTube and Bandcamp, and you can find links to each of these three musical masterminds in our episode bio. Right, I think this covers everything for now, except to say that we wish you all a fabulous festive season. Now it's on with this week's much-awaited episode. As everyone prepared to engage the swirling smoke that had seeped into the basement, Quin's sword cut a fine curve, but was ultimately unsuccessful, as the vapour appeared to veer around its deadly path. Otto enlisted the essence of the land as he kneeled in deference to his divine. His celestial connection saw him clad in a shimmering shroud, which proffered both protection and instant illumination. However, our devious damsel deployed her defenestrating sphere, which lay waiting in the wings, capturing the cloud and seemingly containing it inside the orb. Combining an additional arc of electricity into the mix, it surprised and surpassed all of Elora's evocation expectations. Warping wildly within its prison and fueled by its formidable fury, it presented as a powerful and volatile tempest. Both Ogvar and Quin's smash and splash approach to their spherical smoke problem sadly sunk as the holy liquids failed to find their target. When last we left, Otto had transformed and become a bear, and things turned truly troublesome as our sorceress's bubble had finally burst. Episode 115, Mother Sucker.
And as he condenses into this humanoid form, he speeds towards Otto and attempts to initiate a grapple. So, let's see.
It's about to have a very, very bad time, I feel.
Quite possibly, yes. So, starting the grapple. A successful melee attack roll. Okay, so it's going to attempt to grapple. Or he is going to attempt to grapple, sorry. So, melee attack roll. A 21 to hit.
if it's against my AC.
Yes.
That will miss.
Nice.
Oof, wow, okay.
6, wasn't it?
Yeah, it rushes towards you, attempting to hit this one clawed hand, almost looking, this hand almost looks too big for its body. It's oversized, it just seems just strangely large. And this hand comes down, attempting to smash into your form, Otto, this big bear form. But you're able to, whiff your head out of the way to avoid, and it just whiffs past. Okay, so top of the round, Esther. Seeing this happen, Esther will rush forwards to your aid, Otto, coming up to the creature and attempting to swing with her sword. So she is going to +8, 15, 18, 19, 20, 23. Oh no, hang on. 12. Yep, sorry, that will hit with a 27, a 15 plus 12. Esther will hit with her long sword. Dealing 1d8 plus 4 damage, 1 point plus 4, 5 points of damage to the creature as she brings her blade down in a sweeping arc. Okay, and that is the end of Esther's turn. Kewin, you are up next.
Right. Kewin's going to go, oh, that might be a bit easier. And Kewin's going to charge at this this vampire with a charging smite.
Okay.
And he's going to attack the vampire.
Righty-ho, roll to hit.
Right, so that's 18 plus 16, which is 34.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, okay.
And that is 9, 27, 33, plus a D8 and a D10.
Okay.
That's 42 points
Solid.
of damage.
42 points of damage. Okay. Right. Quick maths. That's a heavy blow, which lands on this creature, and it recoils and hisses. You've cut a decent slice through its arm, and it hisses and spits at you like a feral cat.
Right,
Okay.
now, because it was a charging smite, that's only one attack, isn't it? Or is it?
No, that's
Okay, that's
a
fine.
full attack. Yep. Okay, so next up, Ogvar.
Okay, so now it's transformed into a physical being. Ogvar feels a little less scared of it, but still a little wary. He's not entirely sure why the butler's still up and about. But he was, well, at least I've got something to shoot at now. And he will move around the back of the pillar and be between the next pillar and the group. If you see where I'm putting a little marker.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
And from there, he would like to shoot an arrow, please.
Have you got flank in there?
Yes.
No, so that's not quite flanking.
What about Rick behind him?
Otto.
Okay, well, if you want to get tied up here, I'll go another 5 feet and
Yeah. Okay.
put
Yeah.
myself
no,
so I am in
that's-
flanking, yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I'll take a shot from there, please.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
26 to hit will hit. Yep.
Okay, being able to use my skirmish feat now. That's going
Nice.
to be 12, 18, 20, 24 points of damage, please.
Nice.
And being as I'm here and I'm in the right place, I will let a second arrow go as well, please.
Okay, yeah. Roll to hit.
So, that's going to be 17.
17 will not hit. No.
Okay. You've skulked around in the shadows for far too long. It's good that you've shown yourself, but what are you doing here? Why are you still here? I thought you were long gone.
Okay, so next up we have Elora. Elora, you no longer have line of sight.
Okay. So, Elora's still, well, not exactly cowering, but she's still right at the back of the room, far, far away from everybody else. How far is it between her and the rest of the party? What is it, about 50,
60 to 70.
60 or 70 feet. So she's well back. Right. She's going to shake Rowan out of his pouch.
Okay.
Rowan, Rowan, I want you to take this. And it's a moon silver shard. It's a silvery dart, which turns into a small bolt of magical force when thrown, so it behaves in all manners like a dart from a magic missile spell. It doesn't deal a whole heap of damage. It's 1d4 plus 1. But it has an effective range of 150 feet. She's going to... Rowan, I want you to take this. I want you to fly towards that creature there. And I want you to just drop it. How tall is this creature?
It's the size of a normal person.
Okay, so the ceiling here is about 10 foot, yeah?
A little bit more, but yeah, something similar.
Okay, fine. Rowan, I want you to hug the ceiling. I want you to fly towards that creature, and I want you to drop this directly on it and fly away. Do not engage it, please. Go now. So she hands the shard. So the silvery dart, to Rowan, and she's asking him to go and deliver it, to drop it from height.
Okay, so Rowan will set off towards the creature. Are you doing anything else?
Yes, I think she will move closer. She will move 30 feet closer, which is her maximum movement. She'll move 30 feet closer towards the others in a direct line.
Okay, so... yeah, so 30 foot will take you roughly halfway towards the rest of your companions. Okay, are you doing anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's all that she can do. She's moved. Her action was to give that to Rowan, which it would be her standard action. So no, there's nothing further she can do.
Okay. Otto, your turn.
Faced with this thing that seems very, very happy to engage, I shall return the favour with a bear's guttural growl. I'm going to rear up on my rear legs and first swipe at it with both my claws, first 6 claws, and then I shall reach down and try and bite it.
Okay, nice. Roll to hit.
Okay, so the first claw is a 7 to hit plus 14 to be 21.
Will not hit, no.
Okay, so we'll try the other claw. These are both primary attacks. That's a lower roll. 4 plus 14 will also miss them, presumably.
Yep.
And I'm going to try biting it.
Okay.
That's a 19, plus the 9 is 28.
Yes, that will hit.
And that bite is pretty effective. That is 11 plus 5, 16 points of damage. Which
Nice.
is considered magical if that helps.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So you take a big crunchy bite of this butler. yeah, you're going to go for like shoulder area.
Oh yeah,
torso.
just where the shoulder
Crunchy
joins the
butler.
neck. Go straight down on
Yeah.
it. Have a good chomp.
Nice. Yeah. Crunchy butler. It's like a bad brand of peanut butter, isn't it? Crunchy butler.
Give it a good shake.
Yep. Bit like a chew toy. Yeah, you take a decent bite of this creature, and it hisses, it spits, it pulls its lips back to reveal these fangs. It tries to claw at you, but your fur is thick and shaggy, and it's not able to get any purchase until you release your jaws. It's not looking happy at all. Okay, so next up is the creature. So, having been released from your jaws, Otto, make me a will save, please.
Otto.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm just finding my will save. There it is. We have a low roll of 3, which even with plus 12 is only 15.
Okay. No. So, as the creature looks at you, you feel yourself sinking into the pitch black abyss, which is its eyes, as it dominates you.
Oh, shit. Problem number 2.
And it immediately orders you. And in your mind, you hear a guttural voice that you cannot resist, telling you to turn on your companions. So, I'm going to rule, because it doesn't actually say, that you will now act upon its orders immediately.
Yep.
Oh, there's a bear loose.
As the standard action on its turn. So Otto, you have the chance to make another will saving throw to negate this. As it is against your nature, you will have a +2 bonus.
Okay. Fingers crossed here, or claws maybe. That is a little better. That is a 7, plus 12 is a 19.
Yeah, okay, so...
Plus the other 2, maybe 21.
Spell, roll negates. Okay, so yeah, with that, you feel the haze clear from your mind as you're able to throw off the creature's influence. This kind of sense of wrongness from this command, so against your nature, that it startles you out of completing the task ordered.
That could have gotten hairy.
Okay. Top of the round, Esther. Esther will again take a swing at the creature with a 5 plus 12 is a 17. It's not going to hit, and again for her second attack on the full round, 2 plus 7 will not hit. She whiffs both of the attacks, perhaps in fear of catching Quin in the swing, as you're all kind of packed together close like sardines. She misses both attacks. Okay, so next up, Quin.
Okay, well, Quin's going to attack. His first attack will be a normal attack, right? But he is going to be using, on top of that, he is going to be using his lightning glove. His charge for the day of his lightning glove.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so that is... It's not a charge, so that's only 70. That's 20.
To hit
Yeah.
will not hit.
Right, well in that case I haven't used the charge of the electric, have I?
No, you
It's
haven't.
only on action. Well, he'll go for his second.
Okie dokie.
So it's
Roll to hit.
12. That's 21.
Will not hit.
So still in. Okay, yeah. He tries twice. Misses both.
Yeah, again, so you attempt to hit, but it's slippery, it weaves away from your blows. You don't manage to catch it. You maybe catch this kind of mushroomy pink silk shirt and rip it a bit, but you don't catch the actual creature's body. Okay, next up, Ogvar.
Okay, let's see if this works. Ogvar would like to take a couple of steps backwards back towards the pillars.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and casting into the left-hand corner of the room, just enough so it doesn't catch his compadres, would like to cast Entangle. Enough so it doesn't catch Kewin and Esther and Otto, but does catch Mr. Scary Butler.
Okie dokie, right, so yeah, you cast Entangle. So how long is the radius on that, sorry?
It's big. It's 40 foot.
40 foot.
So you basically have to be right in the corner and go up the walls.
Okay, so 40 foot is going to look like that.
Oh!
Let's have a look.
Just missed him.
That is perfect, look at that. Okay, yeah. So you cast Entangle, and very quickly you see weeds and kind of thorny bushes pushing their way up through this cobbled flooring. You hear the sound as some of these cobbles are outright pushed out of the ground and flip over, leaving bald spots as these vines grow through. Very, very quickly they appear, and they are in the ceiling, they're down the walls, they have completely engulfed the stairs. They're growing through the stairs, ripping through the boards, and they are completely entwined around these pillars. And very quickly, just on the edge of this area, you see some thorny vines lash out and entangle the butler's legs, holding him fast. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
If I have a split BAB, can I use a second attack now? It's a standard action to cast a spell.
No, so the split in your BAB takes so it's a full round action, so you can do nothing else on that turn but attack.
Okay, no problem. We will leave it there then, please.
Okay, so next up, Elora.
She sees this. How entangled does this creature look? Is it restrained?
It is restrained in a sense. Its legs are fully entangled. It's not the same sort of entanglement as it would have been had it been in the middle of this thicket. It is on the very edge, where the branches and vines are thinner, they're sparser, but nevertheless it is still entangled.
Okay, she's formulating a plan here, but she's wondering how she's going to execute it. Excuse me. She's trying to decide whether she's going to get really stupidly brave, because she has an idea. The first thing she's going to do is she's going to yell to Esther, "Do you still want to talk to it, Esther?" And then laugh.
Okay.
And then, if she ran up to it, which is not sensible, but I have such a cool idea. If she ran up to it, can she make it the full 30 foot to the vampire?
You could, however, you have Esther, Kieran, and Otto the bear as a lineup in front of it, blocking your path.
She's going to run directly up to Esther, having said that quip, and as she's running, she's getting something out of her backpack and she is handing it to Esther, and she is going to say to Esther, use this.
Okay.
Stake him with it. And she's going to hand Esther a burrowing piton.
Ooh, you're
Because she
nasty.
can't get there herself.
Okay.
So I've done my movement. I suppose that classes as my action, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Okay.
Okay, so when does Rowan have his turn? His turn is usually after mine, but
He acts at the same time as you do.
okay. Well, I gave that to him the previous round and didn't cast. So can he do that this time around?
Yes, so it would take him more than one turn to get up to this area. So,
Okay.
Rowan flies towards the vampire. Is there anything you're forgetting about? Too late, because Rowan has already moved. As Rowan flies into this area, he is swiftly grabbed by the vines coming down from the ceiling and around the pillar,
Oh, I didn't realise they were up in the air. I thought they were on the floor.
which quickly entangle him and pull him fast to the actual column itself.
Okay. Okay. Bugger.
Okay, so next up is Otto.
Okay. Well, seeing this thing is stubbornly refusing to die, I'm going to try very hard to make sure that it happens about now. Again, just going to reach forward with my claw initially, try and gut the thing.
Okay,
That's a tad better. That's a 9 plus 14, 23 on the attack.
23 will hit, yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 15 points of damage.
Okay, is that a magical damage?
That is, yeah. All of my
Okay.
attacks are considered magical when in wild shape.
Nice. Okay, 15 points of damage, cool.
That is then going to lead me on to an improved grab, which is a free action if I hit with a claw,
Ooh, nice, okay.
which would allow a grapple, which would give me 18 plus 17, 35.
To the grapple, is that an opposed grapple check at this point?
I think it's just a standard grapple.
Okay, standard.
Pull that up. So, if succeeded, it's an opposed grapple check.
Okay, get the grapple up. So opposed grapple check. So yours was a
35.
35. 22. So it's going to lose the grapple check to you.
Yeah, so we are now grappled,
Yep.
and I deal damage as if with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Which presumably in this case would be a claw still, which would be another 15.
Nice. Okay. So another 15.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, the grappled, obviously losing dex bonuses, so I'm going to go ahead with my other claw. And I've got to roll a nat 1,
Oh no.
which is bad timing. It doesn't say so, but I'm going to imagine at that point I'm probably going to let go by mistake. It's just in my fury, and I
Yeah.
will simply have to try and bite it and do it that way. So for my last attack, it's going to be a 10 plus 9 is a 19, unfortunately.
Grr.
Will not hit. No.
I can't talk, otherwise you'll be hearing all sorts of new words. That would be the end of my turn.
Okay. So end of your turn. Right. Vampire's turn. The creature in front of you, the butler, dissipates once again into this black fog. Slipping free from your entanglement and passing through Otto, Kewin and Esther, landing about 10 foot behind and turning back into its human form.
You mother sucker.
Elora, make me a will save.
Oh,
Fuck. It's my favourite skill. Not! Okay. Will save. Hang on. Lost my sheet. That is a 12 all in. So 6 plus a 6. Is it 6
Okay.
plus? Is that how it works? For a will save it is, isn't it?
Will is a saving throw.
It's plus your
Oh
will
no,
save.
hang on. No, hang on. Yes it is, sorry, yes, it's just it's a D20 plus my will, isn't
Yeah.
it?
You will save.
Yes,
yeah.
12, yeah. It's alright, I am correct. It's a 6 plus a 6, sorry.
Okay, Elora, as you turn around to look at the butler, you make eye contact.
Really?
And as you gaze into the inky depths of its eyes, these cold, flat, dead-looking eyes, you begin to feel your actions become not your own. Okay, so top of the round, I believe, is Esther. Esther is kind of stood right next to you, Elora. And she looks at you, and she can almost see in your eyes, actually everyone who's looking at you can see that your eyes have glazed over. And Esther very carefully backs away 10 foot towards Ogvar. Actually, she's probably going to go a little further just to make sure that Ogvar's still got a line of sight. But she's backed away towards one of the pillars, and she's very much turned towards you and kind of identifying you as the biggest threat in the room at the moment. Okay, Kewin, you're up next.
Right, well, the vampire is 10 foot away, isn't he?
Yeah, about that, yeah, about 10 foot.
Oh well, it'll have to be a charging smite then.
Okay. Oh dear. Okie dokie.
So that's 30.
30 will hit, yes.
You sound so disappointed by the idea.
Ouch.
27, 31 plus 8, 31. 31, 36, 44
44.
points of damage.
44 points of damage. Nice. And what weapon are you using, sorry?
Bastard sword.
Is that silvered, yeah?
Yep,
Okay.
everything's silvered.
Yep. Okay, that's fine.
And that's. Do I get another attack 'cause it's a charging smite?
No, that's your full attack.
You only get one. Yeah, okay.
Yep, you've moved and you've attacked. Okay. Are you doing anything else on your turn? Any
No.
other free actions? No. Okay, so you've moved yourself right up close. Okay, so next in the round, Ogvar.
Okay, yeah. Bearing in mind, not quite sure what's going on with Elora at the moment. Yeah, Ogvar is going to move up to the pillar that Esther is, and sort of like get a clear line of sight on the vampire. And then once he's sighted in, he's going to let a couple of arrows go, I think.
Okay, nice. So, roll to hit.
Okay. Should I do one attack then the other?
Yes, yep.
Okay. Yeah, okay. 28 to hit.
28 will hit, yes.
And I will do back down to. He's undead, I can't use anything else. So, because it's undead, I do an extra 4 damage additionally straight away.
Okay.
And it's going to be 11 points of damage, please, on the first attack.
Nice. Cool.
and roll for the second attack is going to be not so high. It's going to be a 12. So
12
will hit.
will not hit, no. 12
No,
will
I didn't
not
think
hit.
so, no.
No, not a chance.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Ogvar will just look at is everything okay, Esther? It's, you've backed up a bit.
Okay. So, next up in the round is Elora. Okay, so Elora, your turn will happen at the same time as the vampires. So, Otto, what are you doing?
Sorry, just to confirm, I'm in this in the form of a large brown bear. Is
Yes.
this creature within melee range?
No, it is not. You've got Elora and Kewin in front of you.
Okay, that's fine. In which case, I'm gonna ignore Elora at this point. Because Otto is very aware that this thing dominated him previously. He doesn't want to feel that ever again. So he's going to try his very best to make sure it doesn't. And this bear's going to step up, and we're just going to go for a bite and try and make this thing stop doing nasty things to good people.
Okay, so you're kind of going to take the long route around to kind of come round towards the side of it.
Yeah. My apologies, actually going to go
Yeah,
for claws
okay.
rather than a bite. Yeah.
Okay, yep, so roll to hit.
Okay. So the first attack would be a 32.
That is going to hit, surprisingly
I'll
enough.
do it.
Boo. With a total of that's a 6 on the dice, so 15 points of damage.
Ooh, 15, nice, okay.
The second claw attack would only be a 20, which I think missed before.
That will not hit, no.
You will hear some subtle sounds, or not so subtle sounds, of disappointment, and then Otto will end his turn.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you managed to land one big meaty paw on this this kind of haunted butler, and yeah, it's a very decent blow. It pushes him back and it knocks him a bit bandy. Okay, so
Does he have to
Stop.
make a concentration check?
no, because he's not holding a spell.
Oh.
Actually, I do apologise. I have one additional thing that I haven't used yet. And
Oh,
I may
yes.
just jump in with that one very quickly. I've got to double check. Should have checked this previously. It's that one there. So, yeah, that is a thing. In bear form, I have improved grab.
Okay, yes.
So I am absolutely going to, now that I've hit with the claw, which is the attack that triggers it, going to try and pull him in close for a nice cuddle.
Okay, excellent. So what needs to happen here?
Just double checking through. Essentially, it's an attempt to start a grapple. So
Okay.
we're just going to make a grapple check, which is a simple dice roll. He says, hopefully. Yep. And I'm going to try and hit him with a. I'm sorry, a 35.
Yes, that will hit his AC. Yep.
So he is now being cuddled.
Excellent. He's being hugged by a bear.
Cozy.
From now on, you can call me Teddy. Now I'll end my turn.
Okay, so, Elora, within the depths of your mind, this kind of, you feel like you're wading through treacle.
Nice.
You hear a soft, sibilant voice whisper, and you are going to cast Lightning Bolt
Oh. Oh dear. Oh.
at
am I?
Otto.
Do I not get a save to try and resist this?
So, let me see. Any subject forced to take actions against its nature receives a new saving throw with a +2 bonus. How well does Elora know Otto? How far does Elora trust Otto?
Well, Elora, he did help her very, very recently when she was stuck on the floor, and she knows that he doesn't drink beer. That's about it.
Okay, so unfortunately, you do not know Otto very well at all. He's very new to you, you haven't had a chance to establish trust, and you've actually had a bit of a hostile attitude towards him initially. So, you're going to roll to hit, or it's a straight hit, isn't it?
It's reflex saving throw time, I think.
I don't get a save at all.
No, you don't get a save. You don't get a chance to resist this.
Yeah, okay, it's reflex for half damage, which is a 17.
You spin round on the spot and cast without hesitation.
Okay, Elora just hears herself push her hand forward and shout Ignis as she casts lightning bolt.
Okay, so Otto. Reflex save.
Kieran ask a question as well. Is Elora stood by Kieran?
Yes, Elora is stood by you.
And she's casting a spell.
Yes.
Does that mean that I get...
It would create an attack of opportunity, yes. So, yeah, you can react to this, Kieran.
React with just normal strike. That would be...
okay.
37.
Yeah, I think that might do it, yeah.
Right, and he would...
What's the attack? What are you attacking me with?
Just my sword.
Oh, right, okay.
But it would knock your concentration out. Yeah. That's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
14 points of damage, sorry.
Right, so I take 14 points of damage, so I would just be aware of pain, I would imagine, to start with.
Yeah, you'd feel a bite of pain, yep. Okay, so I want you to make a concentration check then, please.
Remind me for concentration. I've got it written somewhere, but what do I roll for that?
So, just roll a concentration check, so using the skill.
Right, so that is a 29 in total. So that's
29.
A 19 plus a 10.
9. Okay, so 29 in total. 10 plus the damage dealt. The damage dealt was 14. 24 plus spell level 3. 27. So your spell will continue to cast. Okay, so Elora. Right, at this point, Otto, reflex save.
I got a 20.
Got a 20 on it. Okay, so does that hit the reflex save, Laura?
Yeah, it that will save. Yes, it's a 17 is the check.
Okay, so that is
20 will
half,
beat it.
So is that half damage?
It's half damage. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to roll the damage on that one then?
So I will roll 9d6 for half damage. Oh God. 16. That's 39 points halved.
That's 19. 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So 19
damage.
19 points of damage. So Otto, with this, as you make the reflex save, will that affect the grapple check in any way?
It shouldn't do, no.
Shouldn't do. Okay.
Unless you're going to say it does, in which case it does.
No. You can keep on hugging the vampire. The vampire, which promptly, using his standard action, dissolves back into mist and floats out of your grasp.
Oh.
Okay. He's not going to go anywhere because he's used a action to command Elora and an action to turn himself into mist, so he will simply start to just kind of float and coil around you, Otto. as I imagine some sparks fly and the smell of singed fur fills the air. Okay, so next up in the round is...
Can I ask a question to the DM, please?
Yes.
Who or which of us are aware of what's going on with Elora?
So, Kewin, you would have first been made aware by the fact that Elora has thrown a spell at Otto. You'd have seen it and had reacted instinctively to kind of, oh, hang on, that's coming in roughly my direction, what's going on here? Esther has recognised that something has clearly happened here. Ogvar, you would have been alerted, and Otto, you would have been alerted by the fact that she's casting friendly fire. So at this point, I'd say you'd probably all be aware that there is something happening here.
Okay.
So, top of the round, Esther. In response to you, Ogvar, Esther, she briefly throws you a quick glance, and I believe she's been dominated. She's not in her mind. It's not her. He's controlling her. And with that, Esther will... She knows it's futile to try and shake off this spell physically by kind of shaking Elora around. She's going to move into a better position. She's going to move down to the next pillar, so she's almost kind of moving away from Elora while keeping the vampire or the cloud of smoke in between herself and Otto at this point. So, next up, Kewin. What are you doing? You've just turned around and absolutely belted Elora with your blade.
Sorry about that, but why are you firing at us? You look rather weird. More weird than normal. Oh, I see. Okay. So, Kewin is going to try and knock Elora out. Or no, he's going to try and grapple her. Because most of your spells you have to use your hands as well, don't you? And components. Right, so if I've got you grappled like that, you're losing nothing.
Somatic, verbal.
Okay. So Kewin's going to try and grab hold of her and shake her, going, what are you doing?
Okay, so you're going to attempt to initiate a grapple, Kewin. Mm-hmm. Make me a melee attack roll.
A melee attack roll.
So I'm assuming you're going to try and kind of grab her physically, so this will be with your base attack and strength. Yep.
I'm a miss.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's with an 18.
Okay.
That's the only way I would have got you.
So you make a grasp for Elora. In the process of doing so, you fumble your sword, and your sword kind of flips over in the air and clangs to the ground. And as you try and grab hold of her, you catch the edge of her cape, but she twists away, and she just slips free from your grasp. Your sword is now on the floor, and you'll have to use a standard action to pick it up. Okay. So, are you doing anything else on your turn? You've used the standard action. You can pick your sword up. Yes, you can definitely do that. So you pick your sword back off of the floor. Okay. Ogvar, you're up next.
Okay. Seeing what Kewin has done, or what he tried to do, Ogvar would like to use his movement up to run over to Elora. While he's doing this, he would like to pull off the side of his bag his rope of stone.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you can run over to Elora.
Okay, and he's going to attempt to wrap the rope of stone around her hands, arms, and if that's successful, he would then like to give the command word and turn the rope to stone and stop her hands from moving about.
Okay, so make me a melee attack roll, please, to start a grapple.
Is that just add my basic BAB?
Yep, BAB plus your strength modifier.
Oh, okay. Oh, nat 20. Oh, nat 20.
Okay, no turning back from that. Okay, so Ogvar, you run over to Elora, wrangling the rope from your backpack. and as you do so, you almost kind of body slam into the side of her. You're going at this hard.
We back to Innistrad after dark after what's happened today.
Oh dear. Okay, so you provoke an attack of opportunity from the target you are trying to grapple. So, Elora, an attack of opportunity. You can make one.
Okay. What am I rolling? Because I can't. When you say attack of opportunity, what am I attacking with?
Okay, so I'd imagine you've got your hands free. Did you have a dagger out?
Are my
What have you
hands
got
free?
in?
Well,
What have you got
I'm
in
trying to
your
grab hold of
hands?
them.
Oh, I see. I don't know whether I had a dagger. I don't think I had a dagger in my hand. I don't think I had anything in my hand.
Okay, in which case make me a melee attack roll. D20 plus BAB plus strength.
God, this is not going well. Where the hell's my BAB on the
Underneath
sheet?
your skills.
Oh, there. Right. Plus strength.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's a 17 all in, so it's a 12 plus 4 plus 1.
Okay, well a 17 hit your AC, Ogvar.
It would normally, but because I've moved more than 10 feet, I've got skirmish extra AC, which brings it up to 19.
Okay, so as you crash into Elora, you see her make this kind of jerky, aborted motion where she's obviously trying to stock you in the jaw, just instinctively. And you are now beginning to grapple her. So, make me a melee touch attack.
Me?
Yes, Ogvar, make me a melee touch attack. Touch attack.
Just a melee attack.
That's just
That's
a
gotta
normal
go in, right?
BAB
Yeah, but it
plus
Yeah.
strength.
touch.
Yeah, but it'll go against Elora's touch AC.
Okay. That's going to be a 19.
Yeah, that'll be that. Laura's touch is 14.
Stop struggling, Laura. This is for your own good.
Would I actually respond to any of this, or am I completely...
No, for what you can't speak. Apart
No, I
from,
can't. I didn't think
apart
I
from the
could.
spells.
Fine, that's
Okay.
alright. That's what I thought.
So, Elora and Ogvar, make me opposed grapple checks, please.
Oh dear.
What did you get?
Oh, it's alright. I thought it was a nat one. It's not. It's a 7 plus 5, so it's a 13.
11 plus 9, 20.
Oh, it's a 12. Sorry, 12, not 13.
Okay, so with a 12 and a 20, Ogvar, you have started to grapple. So, you will now roll me a d6 plus strength for the damage you deal to Elora during this.
Okay. A D6 plus... What was that?
Strength.
D6 plus strength. Oh, that's a 2 plus a 1. And I do an additional 2 points of damage to humans
Excellent.
as a favoured enemy.
Okay.
Hooray!
So how many points of damage was that?
5.
5. I would imagine at this point that Laura is flapping around somewhat like a fish out of water.
Okay, so Ogvar, you now have hold of Elora. You've got a grasp of her wrists. You've run in from the side, slammed into her. She's made this jabbing uppercut towards you, which you've kind of whoop out the way. And you've got hold of her. You've dealt some damage as you've slammed into her. You've got hold of her. Your next turn, you will be able to. Next turn you'll be able to use your magical rope of stone to bind her hands if you so wish.
Okay.
Okay. So, next up is Elora. Okay. So, Laura, your turn will be deferred. So, next up is Otto.
So with this magical swirling fog around me, I think I'm just going to spit and growl and try and claw the stuff. But as it happens, my claws act as magic weapons. I don't know if that might help.
Yes, they do. Okay, so roll damage. Or roll to hit, sorry.
I say that's a nice bonus. Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
So the first claw, I'm rolling like a demon tonight. 30.
30 will hit, yes.
8 on the dice is 17 damage from the first claw.
Nice, okay.
I suspect grappling isn't going to work, so I'm just going to concentrate on clawing this thing apart.
Yep.
Second claw, using full action attack. That's a 6. That's going to be a 20, which will be a miss, I presume.
20 will miss, yes, sorry.
And I'll go in for the bite, because why not?
Excellent.
Ooh, 26.
26, yeah, that is going to hit, yep.
Oh, get a fresh bite of fresh air. That's going to be another 14 points of damage.
Oof. Laying down the damage tonight. Wow. Okay, yeah, you hear, I mean, Otto,
Sorry, do excuse me, 10 points of damage. My bad.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's all good. Yeah, so Otto, your claws, they swing through the air, and it cuts through this swirling black fog like a hot knife through butter. And you almost get this seething ripple as it attempts to kind of squirm away from your flailing claws. And your head lunges forwards and you hear this audible schnick as your jaws close with some amount of force. It kind of tastes dusty.
Yum.
Yep. But yeah, you have a flail around in this black swirling fog. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
That's all I can do.
That is
Feels like enough.
Okay, so this creature floats out of your range, Otto, moving in towards the centre of this area, where it turns itself back into its solid form. And Kewin, make me a will save.
6.
Yeah, a 6 isn't going to cut it. Okay, so Kewin, as you turn to trace this creature's path, it makes eye contact with you, and you feel this sensation of claws digging into your mind until you too are consumed by this thick mental fog. Standard action, and it's moved. Okay, so that is the end of its turn. Okay, so Elora, you are still under this creature's control, and having received an order from it, you are again going to attempt to, well, you're going to cast Lightning Bolt at Otto. Again! Okay, so Otto, you can make me a reflex save. Elora, you do not get a saving throw against this.
Is Elora still grappled?
Oh, that's a fair point. Thank you.
Thank
Hell yeah!
Okay, so Elora, you're going to attempt, instead of attacking Otto, you are going to attempt to escape Ogvar's grasp. So,
To be fair, being grappled by a rugged ranger in the dead of night is probably high on her list of things to do at the moment. It would actually probably go in her favour.
and also high on the list of things I never wanted to hear.
I think Laura
dear me.
Chapman said
Well, I I don't know.
They can
He's
have
been
the
busy
off-screen, I'm
scratching
not
the
getting
paladin's
involved.
rump and now roping the sorceress in the dead of night. I mean, you know.
Cow tip
I
into
don't,
hog tying.
I don't think it's us with the problem.
Sorry, I think I misheard. That was scratching an itch, right?
Okay, so Ogvar, you are going to make me a grapple check. Elora,
Okay.
what is higher, your grapple check modifier or your escape artist modifier?
Oh my goodness, escape artist. I didn't think I'd ever need that. Escape artist.
What's that?
It would be my grapple. Hang on.
Shall I be for you in the middle of the floor? He's got a cramp.
Oh, he's got cramp.
Had a touch of cramp there.
Okay,
It's all that rope tying, that's what it is. It's Alora's grapple.
okay, so roll me a grapple check. So opposed grapple checks, please.
Okie dokie.
Oh dear, this looks good.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit.
There's Laura.
That'll be a nat 1 plus 5, which is a whole 6.
No, you could have stopped at the nat
Well,
one.
shit.
It's quite good, really, though, isn't it? Ogvar had a 14 plus 9, so 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowhere near.
Okay, so Elora, your body, without any of your control, attempts to wiggle free from Ogvar's grasp. However, Ogvar, you're expecting this kind of kickback, and you're prepared, and you're able to keep a good hold of her. Okay, so top of the round, Esther. Esther is going to charge over or run over to this vampire, and she is going to attempt to attack it. So, with a plus 12, 6 plus 12, that is
18.
18. 18 is not going to hit.
Oh.
Okay, so Esther runs up towards this vampire, and she brings her blade down. It's a beautiful singing arc. However, this butler is able to kind of twist away, and he's got kind of a strangely sinuous movement to him. And her swing misses. Okay, Kewin.
Oh, excuse me. Just realised one thing. Might need to retcon slightly. Elora still has freedom of movement.
Ah, she does, doesn't she?
I've just remembered.
So freedom of movement does... Sorry, what are the effects here?
Cannot be restrained in any way.
For how long?
An hour. Well, an hour and 40.
Excellent. Okay,
Sounds so happy.
Yes.
I apologise. I've complicated things, and here's me the one asking if she was grappled. Oh god.
Okay, so Elora, last session,
Oh,
Otto
yes,
cast
he did.
freedom
Yeah,
of
yeah.
movement on you
Help you out.
Yes.
to allow you to escape the spider's webs. And as Rick has correctly reminded us all, that is in effect for an hour and 40 minutes.
I'd forgotten that.
So we're gonna rewind the time a little bit here.
Shit.
We're not gonna go all the way back, but Elora, you will have been able to escape from Ogvar's grasp. So Ogvar, she slips out of your grasp like a freshly
Yeah.
buttered chihuahua. And Elora, you are going to attempt to hit Otto with a lightning bolt. So Otto, make me a reflex save, please.
14.
Oh,
This one's going to hurt.
That's a fail. Oh my god.
14.
Right. 90s.
Ouch.
96
Okay,
hitting the
Elora.
dice tray. Okay, could have been worse. Could have been worse. 10, 15, 2. That's exactly 30 points of damage. It's still enough though.
Oh.
30 points. Oh my god.
Ouch. Otto, how are you looking? apart from singed?
Singed, and I have the impression that his hair is currently standing on him, and like a cat that's just been spooked.
Excellent. Okay, so that is a absolutely massive hit. Esther's turn would have gone exactly as she played out, so we'll leave that as is. So, Kewin, you have currently been dominated. You have no saving throw available. Your turn will get pushed back to the same time as the vampires. Ogvar, you're up next.
At the end of episode 114, things took a terrifying turn. As the mist morphed into a man, it soon became obvious that he fell utterly short of mortal, and there would clearly be no negotiating with this particular Night Stalker. After some grisly grappling, Otto was almost tempted to turn against the team before besting an uninvited intrusion into his head. Kewin also briefly became a victim of the vengeful vamp, as the bloodsucker attempted to benefit by using him as the perfect puppet with which he could play. Rowan tried to carry out the task that had been set before him, but unfortunately got grabbed by Ogvar's overgrown greenery and was frustratingly unable to free himself, and as things currently stand, he remains stuck in situ. Meanwhile, Allura fell fully foul of the impromptu Nosferatu, becoming a minion of his mind control as he prepared to manipulate her mastery of magic, the consequences of which, for her companions, were too awful to contemplate as the situation grew ever more serious.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Having you as a listener means everything to us. So, whichever streaming service you choose to listen to us with, please give us a like, subscribe and follow. We would love for you to join us on our Facebook or Twitter page, where you can catch up with all of our latest news. While you're waiting for the next episode of Secrets of the Silver City, why not pop over to our website, where you can read all of the information about this campaign, from backstories to setting. All of the links are in the bio of this episode. Join us again next week for the next instalment. Thank you for listening.